Well, I do have a question for Batman Beyond.
There you go.
Alright, so with Batman Beyond, even in the TV shows, it doesn't show much of like the old characters as supervillains or like other superheroes. We see Superman, and that's pretty much it. I want to know, like, are other superheroes going to be coming into the comics, and is it going to be meeting Jason Todd or anyone?
I think that's a writer's question there. Well, right now, from what I know, there are a lot more villains that you will see, and so some new ones you haven't seen in a while. So I can't give away who it is yet, but
Sure.
Dustin knows about him because he's doing the coverage. So,
It's already Dustin.
but yeah, there are some really cool ones, and a couple of them I have to redesign and play around with some stuff. So yeah.
Is there anything like Cherry's little brother?
Say it again.
Cherry's little brother?
So far from what I know, no. No.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Charles Webb from MTV Geek. Two questions. One for Jeff about Superboy. Is the story at any point going to intersect with, I guess, like pre-existing stories involving Lex Luthor? Is he going to show up in the book at all?
Right before I came on, the character Jeff Johnson done a run in Adventure Comics, which was pretty Lex heavy. So I didn't want to just repeat that. So for my first year, at least, I consciously, and also because he was so involved with Action Comics, I stayed away from doing Lex stories. And I mean, it's such a big part of the character's history and his makeup. I'm sure at some point there are going to be more Lex and Superboy stories. But I specifically don't have any plan.
Thanks. And for Pete, coming up with the issue 900 of Action, I know you can't really spoil too much about the story itself, but was there kind of a go word for you and Paul in putting the issue together, like just a main idea or a big idea for it?
A big idea at the end of the book?
No, just kind of a big idea overall for issue 900.
Well, there's someone that we haven't seen yet that's going to be revealed in issue 900 that has been influencing events, I think. I know the end of issue 898 has revealed one of the players, and it should be interesting. We had a lot of fun with this new character, and I can't tell you too much about it because I'm working on it right now, and I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, we're bringing everything together, and the series ends with story arc, I should say, ends with a very classic Lex moment that Paul just nailed. So I think people will really like it. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm a new DC fan. I actually have a Lakers figures. But I was just wondering, what's up next with the Lakers? I mean, are we going to learn more about the Indigo Tribe, or are we going to see anything new? I mean, I know we just had that big story arc with the. I don't want to get it wrong. Yell at me if I say the name wrong, but there's a lot we don't know about.
There's a lot you don't know, and there's a lot that we will be learning in the next year or so. I mean, Jeff has a big, huge plan for the whole Green Lantern mythos, and I think it's just amazing what he's done so far. I mean, I think what's coming up is War of the Green Lanterns is the next big arc. But beyond that, there's even more really amazing stuff planned for the whole Lantern mythology. So you're going to learn a lot that you may like, you may not like about all these characters. So I really just want to say it's just, the beginning of a great, great story about all these characters. So I'm glad you like it. Just keep reading, all right?
Awesome, thank
Okay,
you.
you're welcome. Go ahead. Oh, okay.
Hi, how's it going? I have two questions. First off, I'm a huge Legion fan, and I absolutely love the direction that the Legion is going right now. But I also really love the stuff you were doing about 10 years ago, the Abnett and Lanning story arcs. And I was just wondering if there was any chance that those could be collected anytime soon. I know Legion fans have kind of been clamoring for the Legion Lost series to be collected for like the last 10 years.
The Legion Lost We are collecting, I believe. I think that's coming up. The admin landing story, I don't know. I'm surprised we didn't collect them.
Yeah.
Again, I'm learning things that just stun me at this thing. But, oh wait. Okay, the big Legion nerd over here is telling me that they are solicited and they are coming out. So. Right. Okay.
And the second question is actually for the big Legion nerd as well. Right on, man. The Atom, you just did the giant size Atom special which was released. I was wondering if there was more coming after that.
Maybe. Nothing nothing specifically planned at the moment, but I certainly would like to do more with that character in some capacity. So.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. We got it? Okay.
I got two questions. One, what was your feedback for Damien as Robin? Because between people I know, don't really like him. So I guess that's a good feedback then for Damien.
Feedback on Damien?
Yeah.
Okay, let's ask here. Okay, who likes Damien? I don't know what to say.
Okay, that's it. And is there any plans for a?
Who doesn't like? Wait, let's be fair. Who doesn't like Damien? Actually, I gotta be honest. The feedback on Damien has been very, very positive. Doesn't mean we have to like him. Some people don't, but people seem to really like the addition of him to the Batman story.
Okay. And is there any ideas or any plans for a Green Arrow movie at all?
For Green Arrow movie?
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of. It doesn't mean it's not on some planning table someplace, but not that I'm aware of right now. But with the Superman movie and all these, a lot of DC characters are going to be moving into different media, so it's very possible. All right? Cool. Great. Another donut? The donuts are losing popularity here, people. I don't know this.
Hello, Grego from South America, Chile. Hi. I got a question that I always want to ask. You guys are working, Superman, Batman. Are the donuts glazed, right?
Are the donuts glazed?
Or with Castlefield?
Some aren't, apparently.
Oh, okay. I'll deal that later. Okay, well, comics are a big business in Japan, probably you don't know that. They call it differently though. But two questions real quick. How is the reception of DC Comics in Japan? Do you know something about that? Because I know they have their own super cool guys and stuff, but how about Superman? How about Batman? How about, I don't know, all these masked heroes? How do they accept them over there? Or you don't know about that? That's one.
I don't know. I think they love them, but I don't know for a fact. I would assume, I think the DC heroes, like anything, are known globally. I mean, they're icons around the world. I don't know specifically about how Japan, deals. I don't know our sales figures there, but I can tell you they know who Superman, they know who these characters are. I think I would be very surprised at any place on the face of the earth if people don't know these characters. But I don't have the specifics that you might be looking for.
Oh, okay. And the second question, well, I'm a big Neil Gaiman fan. I'm from the Sandman too. And I've been meant to ask you this, and you cannot escape from my question. No, you can. When is the Sandman movie coming out? And it's gonna be either Robert Smith from The Cure or what is the guy that is doing Johnny Depp? Yeah, that guy. Which one of the two would you like to try? Yeah, but most likely the Sandman movie.
See, she does have the Vertigo panel. I don't have the answer to that.
But it's DC, right? It's DC. You must have heard something about it. Your employees must, gossip
everywhere. You want to stay in movies? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes. Number one, or at least season of Mixie.
Okay.
Smith.
All right, that'll be another topic for Monday's meeting. Okay. Okay. No, I don't know of anything planned. I know there's interest. I gotta be honest. I know there's interest.
Is it interest for a Sandman movie? Because Marvel is putting on this crap. I mean, Spider-Man again. Like, those are the first three ones that were alright, and they weren't really good. And now they're like, oh no, it's in high school, right? Like, come on.
You deserve 2 donuts, my friend.
I'll take that.
Hey, I tried.
So my question is specifically for you, Dan. Who in the heck is Rick Hunter's mother?
You know how you come to these things and you hear people ask question after question after question, and all you get is, well, we can't tell you that, or we'll have a Monday morning editorial meeting about that. And were
Are you
here-
telling me you're
were-
going to make
were-
my day right now?
Well, were you here when I said we had to have more mystery in comics?
Basically,
That's
it
why
doesn't
I
live in
can't
here.
tell you yet, but we'll get to it at some point.
But we will find out eventually.
Yes.
Okay.
You just plan on being around like year 2055.
Okay, thank you.
Enjoy your donut.
Hi.
Hi.
I was wondering, I really like the animated movies you guys have come out recently, like Apocalypse, and also Superman, right? I was wondering if all the animated movies you guys are making are going to just be based on things that have already been written, or will you have original stories that you're going to animate?
I think, there's going to be a mixture of both. I think that, what's going on with DC now, there's a lot of integration, there's a lot of talking between, the West Coast and the East Coast. I think that the animation branch are big comic book fans, so they look at things like All-Star Superman that they love and they want to adapt. But I don't know for a fact, but I do think there will be original stuff as well coming down the pipe. All right?
Okay, and for your Monday thing, could you talk about maybe an ambush bug movie?
No. That'll be topic 1. Okay.
Hello. I have 3 questions for you. From the one-shots that have come out, like for the Oracle, Batgirl, and Catwoman, are anything's going to come of those?
I'm sorry about that, man. I'm sorry.
For the Catwoman one-shot, Oracle, and Batgirl one-shot that have come out recently, or anything going to come of those? Are they going to stay one-shots?
Okay. Possibly. Those characters are very important to DC. So let's just say there've been prior Monday morning discussions about those characters. So just keep watching. I think you'll be happy. All right.
And also, there's also going to be an Arkham Harley series.
And
Arkham Asylum Harry series.
We are planning something with that. But there's no. I think we are. I can't tell you when, but I think that's we're planning to do that sometime in the next year or so. All right.
All right.
Okay. Great.
Hello, my name's Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Not Bill, W or whatever, but anyway. I had a question. One of the characters in the DC universe I liked a great deal was the composite Superman. I thought there was a lot that you could do with this character. He had the powers, but he also had the personalities. So this would allow kind of a multiple personality individual, and he doesn't even know if he's good or bad. And also at the core, you have this janitor named Joe, I think, or something like that. Anyway, basically a guy that's down on his luck. And this is another part that you can do with the storyline is you could have the guy just simply having bad luck with all these powers or whatever. But anyway, I'd like to see him brought back or used a little bit more often. That's just a comment. The other thing too is I actually love Jonah Hex. And I like the movie too, but not as much as the story. Thank you.
Hi. I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you all. I'm doing well, thank you. I agree completely with the mystery thing. We definitely need more mystery in comics, more enigmas, particularly one Particularly one enigma. So are we getting more Riddler stories? Because oh, yeah, I wanted it as it came up.
I would say yes. I don't know anything right now, but I know that Riddler is one of David Fincher's favorite characters, so...
I'm excited about that. I've heard rumors.
Okay, so I would say the possibility is very real. You'll see him soon. All right?
Fantastic.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. John? Okay.
I'm a really big DC fan, and I grew up like watching cartoons like Superman, Batman Beyond. And those are some of my favorites. I collect them to this day, and I really like when you guys turn them into big screen movies. You know, some of my favorites like The Dark Knight. And what my not really a question, but it was more like a suggestion, is that when you guys are done doing like Batman movies, because I know you guys have maybe a couple more coming out, but instead of doing like a reboot, maybe you can go in a new direction, like turn Batman Beyond into a movie franchise, and then maybe get the guy who directed Tron, because I really like that movie, the way it looked, you know, the colors, the outfits, and the scenery. Maybe you can get, you know, that guy to direct the movie. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. I'd like to direct it.
Yeah.
So you like the DC cartoons?
Yeah.
You know, Marv worked on a lot of them.
Yeah.
You know, so thank this man here for.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I did have a question from a friend. She wanted to know what David Kelly was going to do with Wonder Woman. You actually just asked him, not Josh Whedon. Yeah, maybe you want to do that.
So, David Kelly and Wonder Woman? Okay, do you actually
Is that a
trust?
question?
Yeah.
David Kelly Wonder Woman?
Yeah. Do you actually trust him versus, because I was so excited when Joss Whedon was attached to projects, and then, his blog, no longer attached. We trust David Kelly with this, and not Joss Whedon? So... all we got is Adrian Palicki, right? We got nothing else. And so many of us young ladies have grown up with Linda Carter. No nothing. And I'm sorry, we had Dancing Baby with Ally McBeal, and we're trusting that guy with Diana. Princess Diana from the Steel?
Yeah.
Ambassador Diana?
Do you want me to talk to David Kelly? Is that what you want me to do? Because I will, if you want me to. Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
want to box this up.
Okay. We'll see what we can do. Okay. We'll call on Monday's meeting. Okay. Thank you. Listen, we only got 5 minutes, so if we can have everyone quick questions. I don't want anything to be left out.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Rasha. I'll keep this short since we have so much time. I was just wondering, there were a couple of characters that kind of got a little pushed to the side recently because of big art. I was just wondering if there are any plans, or are we going to see more of Connor and Mia in the future? This is my question. I would have asked about more, but I'll keep it to those for now.
Just speaking to those two. Okay, let me do who'd like to see more of Connor and Mia? Who never wants to see them again? One person, okay. I guess we'll be seeing more of them, okay. Don't have Okay, we have to, everyone has to get a chance, I'm sorry.
I have one quick question. Why didn't Superman go through the greatest state of the mall, Texas?
Sorry?
Why didn't Superman go through the greatest state of the mall, Texas?
Scott Oakley again.
He was just going right to left. It was just supposed to be a straight line. He wasn't to be rude.
No.
Never be rude.
Alright, and real quick, Dan Jurgens, what are your plans for Booster Gold with Beyond Flashpoint? Can you give us anything?
Is this getting into that mystery kind of question?
I was asking my friend. I told him I didn't want to ask it. But...
I think that once we get past Flashpoint, we'll set up a couple of things that go after that. You'll see what they are through Flashpoint. Okay. No, I mean, I'm serious. It's very tied into Flashpoint in terms of what we're doing, and it's going to have some lasting impact there. But I can't tell you what they are.
No,
So I'm trying to be cagey.
I didn't want to ask them.
Okay, it's worth the donut, okay?
Okay. All right. Let's see if we can try to get everyone through the next few minutes. That'd be great.
I was wondering if there are any plans for the Wildstorm universe in the future.
In the entire future?
Yeah, whenever.
Then I can say yes. In the entire. One day you will see something with the Wildstorm guys at some point somewhere. All right.
That's nice to know, I guess. Anything specific?
Anything specific? Again, the gentleman who didn't want any, secrets given away is gone. So, but in his memory, I can't give any specifics. All right. All right then. All right. Donut, please, sir.
Okay, my favorite MMO in the world is DCUO. And I just want to know how involved you guys are with the storylines in the game, how much input you guys have, and if you've ever thought about integrating DC events that are ongoing or past DC events into the game, like say if there was going to be a Blackest Night update or it's some kind of story event that took place in the game as well.
Okay, Mark, take this. Okay.
We have absolutely no connection with it except for the fact that I wrote it. And so did Jeff Johns. Jeff and I, Jeff came up with the spine for the story, the entire Brainiac storyline. I came up with the missions that we are playing. So yeah, there's a lot of connection with the company.
Excellent. Very good work. Thank you.
Okay, now we got to really speed up, guys. So come on. Don't want to miss anybody.
How likely do you think it would be for Power Girl to appear in any of the movies?
You want Power Girl to appear in the movies?
Yeah. How likely do you think it would be?
I think it could happen. I don't know specifically. Okay. All right.
Right after the Sinestro Corps, but right before the Lantern saga began, the Guardians came up with the Alpha Lanterns to select different Green Lanterns. Jon Stewart had turned this down, and it said that it was going to scan for another replacement. Were we ever going to find out who that replacement was in the future?
Matt says never, but never. Okay. But I would say yes, you will. Jeff has definitely plans. Okay. All right. Great. Donut. Okay. I'll just go with it. Okay. Wait. We ran out of one box, people. Very good. Okay. Go on.
Superboy's costume. Is there any chance you'll get a costume that can't be bought off the rack?
I don't know what.
You stunned me with that one. Don't you like his costume? It's like weird.
The fact that I could buy the exact same costume at Nordstrom kind of disturbs me.
I've never liked
Is there more
this.
realism to it? Doesn't it excite you?
No, kind of boring.
See you on YouTube and your We've talked about it a lot. Let's just put it that way.
All right.
I won't tell you what we
Next
said.
one.
Hello, I love the Secret Six, and I love playing him against Lex Luthor, Doom Patrol, etc. I was wondering maybe sometime in the future we could do him against the Teen Titans.
See the Secret Six against the Teen Titans?
Yeah.
I like that idea. You want to come to the Monday morning meeting?
Sure.
Thank you. That's Donut worthy.
Hi, as a Flash fan, I'm really looking forward to Flashpoint, but are we going to see Wally West anytime soon other than playing Frisbee in the park?
Based on that reaction, never.
Right, thank you.
Okay, sorry. All right. And now the last question, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Jurgens, can I call you Dad? Do you enjoy writing Green Lantern?
I think Green Lantern is a fine character and Seattle is a fine city.
Batman Beyond the movie, don't forget about it.